Hello guys. Even the best reel cannot work without care. How to repair the counter on a Shimano Tekota without the procurement of spare parts. I'll show you in this tutorial. To do this, first open the left housing on which the counter is located. The individual work steps are displayed and the individual screws marked. The counter unit can be removed as a complete item. There are a few things to keep in mind. Here it must be ensured that the position bushing remains in place. This is an abutment of the worm shaft. For those who do not want the repair, there is also the possibility to order the complete part through Shimano dealers. For me, the repair is in the foreground. Swapping components is always possible. This tutorial will explain the repair as independent as possible from a spare part procurement and still restore the function. The occurring problem at the counter is caused by corrosion on the axis. The corrosion leads to an increase in volume of the diameter. Then the number wheels pinch. The axis is inserted through the complete number body. In the initial stage, only individual numbers are affected. The numbers are no longer in a line. The reset function is only partially functional. Later, the numbers do not turn over skin anymore. After the unit is removed, the number body must be removed. The housing is carefully spread with a screwdriver and the numbers are taken off with the axis. Be very careful because the axle should not be bent. There is a small spring on the left axle side. Pay particular attention to this. The axle is thickened on the left side. Pulling the axis to the left, otherwise it does not work because of the thickening. The spring is very important. This presses the individual number wheels together. Without spring, then will work at most one number. Please pay attention to the order of the number wheels during the removal. Alternatively, fix them with an adhesive tape. Even heavily rusted axles can be restored to working order. The rolls have a wide circulation. Also, notches are not problematic. Bad is a too thick axle. Therefore, clean everything well. The materials I use are purely exemplary. There are a variety of cleaners. The careful rubbing off with a scalpel has proven itself. Slowly slide over the axle, so you can feel where the resistance is great and the problem areas. Moisten the axle with oil to avoid deep scratches. Carefully work in the longitudinal direction. There are many possibilities here. Also, polishing the axle can be helpful. The goal is to achieve the smoothest and most consistent surface possible. If the axis is smooth again, you can feel it with your finger. Fit the number wheels and apply some oil. Then the wheels should turn smoothly again. Pay attention to the order of the numbers. Also pay attention to the bearing bushes in the cover. Carefully attach the spring. A bit tricky is the installation in the housing. Holding pen and numbers together. Insert right axle into the opening. Insert it on the left then together with the spring. Experience has shown that the installation is tricky, because you have to pay attention to everything here where it belongs. Look at the pictures. This is self-explanatory. Sit about tight, tilted and firm, then try again. All parts should slide easily and into their respective gear position. Take some time for that. This is not rocket technology. If everything is locked, you can do the rough test with your finger. Turning on the worm shaft, the numbers move. We also turn the second number, then back to the case. Some oil extends the maintenance interval. Take resin-free oil. Finally, the test. Are all numbers back to 0? Rest function also given again. Numbers in a row. Well done. Hope I could help you with that a bit. Me, the speaker, is the computer. Unfortunately, my master Mika speaks so indistinctly that he wanted to spare you that. Besides, I'm cheap, so get to the fish.